Hi, I'm Kristen Trebona. I'm the Director of Education here at the Hawthorne Public Schools. I'm with Jackie Pissarro, our Academic Coordinator, and Megan Robbie, our Instructional Coach. This school year, Hawthorne Public Schools has implemented a tiered system of supports in accordance with the New Jersey Tiered System of Supports, or NJTSS. NJTSS is a framework of academic and behavioral supports and interventions to improve students' achievement based on a three-tiered prevention logic of response to intervention, or RTI. The purpose of the framework is to support students in literacy and mathematics, as well as to encourage behaviors and habits necessary for success. Both classroom teachers and BSI specialists are partners in ensuring that students receive the support and the resources they need to be successful. This model exhibits a fluid approach driven by tiered interventions and sustained data collection and analysis.
I've spent the past 23 years in first grade, and I'm really excited about our new tiered system of supports. The RTI model was designed to meet all of our needs. The three tiers of support are a really effective way to meet the needs of the students, and that's what I love most about it. Across all the tiers, the students are provided differentiated accommodations to access instruction that meets specific needs.
Our RTI approach has three tiers of intervention in place. Tier 1, BSI Inclusion, Tier 2, Flex Periods, and Tier 3, RTI Pullout. The first tier of RTI is BSI Inclusion. Throughout the week, a BSI specialist will be pushing into your child's classroom to co-teach with their classroom teacher. During this period, teachers may teach in a collaborative, whole group style or in a small group setting.
I've been teaching at Roosevelt School for 17 years with experience in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grades. I was excited to hear that Hawthorne was shifting to the new BSI Inclusion model because it meant students would be staying in the classroom more than a pull-out model. In the past, despite having curriculum and collaboration time, there was a natural disconnect between teachers and instruction when students were being removed from the classroom for BSI. Not all classes move at the same pace, and students from different classes would be pulled for BSI at the same time. The BSI teacher would focus on general basic skills, not specifically on what was happening in the different classrooms. With the new inclusion model, the BSI teachers are able to plan more specific lessons based on the individual classroom needs. The BSI teachers get a first-hand look at what techniques are being used in the classroom and provide either alternate methods of finding solutions, or they can reinforce what the teacher has been using as a technique. In the few short months since this program began, the basic skills teacher and I have already shared quite a few techniques that neither of us have used in the past.
In Tier 1, the students participate in BSI Inclusion. In my classroom, I typically use that time for small groups and instructional center-based activities with the support of my BSI instructor. I enjoy the ability to use the instructional groupings to be flexible and for me to move students based on their needs for intervention. I enjoy this co-teaching model. I really appreciate the time that we can dedicate to all the learners. I enjoy book circle discussions, readers theater with my enrichment group, participating in fluency and comprehension skills with my on-level group, and students that need extra practice with multisensory phonics or math skills can focus on that.
The second tier of our RTI model is the Flex Period. Students will be flex grouped and aligned with a teacher who can best address students' needs and identified priority standards. This flexible and student-centered learning approach will take place 2 to 3 periods a week.
Flex is a time during the day when the whole 2nd grade comes together as one. Based on the results of the Dibbles and Easy CBM math assessment, children are divided into 3 groups based on their abilities. These groups help meet the needs of all the learners in the 2nd grade classes. During 2nd grade ELA Flex, one of the groups will work on phonics and reading foundational skills, while another group will be working on reading comprehension, and the final group will be working on higher level thinking skills such as inferences and character traits.
The third and final tier of our RTI model is the pullout period. During this period, the BSI specialist will pull no more than 4 students at a time for targeted instruction. All students receiving interventions through our RTI model will be progress monitored throughout the year in order to track for student growth.
Tier 3 intervention is our most intensive intervention and is customized for a group of 1 to 3 students I am pulling out of the classroom. I'm able to zoom in on the exact area the student or students are exhibiting difficulty in and help them succeed.
The Hawthorne Public School District uses several benchmark measures. The DIBELS benchmark is given to our K-5 students 3 times a year. Additionally, in the area of ELA, Teachers College running records are used to identify students that may exhibit skills deficiencies in the area of literacy. For students in grades K-5, we use the CBM math benchmarks 3 times a year and district-created benchmarks aligned with the New Jersey Student Learning Standards. The data obtained through benchmark measures is a general indicator of possible deficiencies or areas of greater need and support. The data is also used to help target more specific areas where intervention is non-negotiable. Grades and standardized test scores from the previous year are also used to assist with RTI placements.
Using the data I receive, I am confident I will reach each individual student no matter what their ability level is. The data gives me an insight into how I am going to approach and plan a lesson. I am able to put my students into differentiated groups for centers where they will each be challenged at their own level. I have found that my students work more cooperatively when the task at hand is altered to their needs. I no longer have frustrated students trying to keep up with the rest of the class, and on the other hand, I don't have bored students trying to keep busy. Essentially, in my mind, each day I have a plan for each one of my students.
And I can honestly say that I have never used data in the way that we are using it now. For the first time, I have concrete information guiding my decisions as a teacher. I am able to not only see if a child is struggling, but I am able to see exactly where that student is struggling in order for me to better target their deficits through my classroom instruction.
Overall, the NJTSS RTI model maximizes efficient use of resources to improve support for all teachers and target interventions to students based on their needs. Students are getting instructional support they need promptly. This systematic approach benefits all the students, and I'm really excited to be a part of it.